Hi everyone, Emma here. I'm so excited to show you how to make this lovely choker that we're going to make. And the item that inspired this is this safety pin. And it opens up. This side is blunt, so you can actually use these as earrings. I had no idea, and I saw a movie and the actress was wearing earrings like this that were like almost identical, and I was just blown away. So yeah, you can definitely put that part in your ear and then just hook it closed, and it dangles on this side like that on your ear, so it looks really cool. She had some other earrings, but anyway, this was from Beebeecraft. Where's my container here? It came in a package. This is 18 karat gold plated safety pins, and there was 10 in the package. So excited. There's a lot of really cool kind of junk style, or sorry, not junk, punk style jewelry that's really popular right now. One of those is the safety pin. So I wanted to incorporate it, but I wanted to elevate it. So I have these lovely, luscious 10 millimeter Preciosa pearls. These are cream color. So these are very traditional, but then we're going to pair it with this chunky chain. Now I wish I had some chunkier chain because I would totally go over the top with the chunky chain for this. And then we have some dangles that we're going to put on our safety pin. We're going to use a clasp like this. This opens up, and this came in a set. It had two of these, and it hooks on to this piece here. So I just took it off. I did another video showing how I used the other piece to this. So we're going to use that for the closure. And yeah, so let's get started, and I'll show you what we're going to do. So I have a set of the pearl, so I kind of let that decide how much I would put on the strand. So this is about 10 inches. Let me double check. Yeah, 10 inches. So then if you're making a choker, it should be between 18 and 20. I think I said centimeters, I meant inches. 10 inches. So the choker size should be between 18 and 20 inches. I keep flipping from centimeters. I'm in Canada, so everything's in centimeters. So I have to think twice here. It just comes out automatically. So let's get started. I already have it strung. So what we are going to do is we're going to attach the clasp. And the reason we're attaching the clasps first, this is a bit of a trick. Because this is flat, it won't kind of nestle in with the pearl. It actually looks pretty good just sitting like that, but we have to put a closure in here. So we don't have any area along that path to put a crimp bead. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the crimp bead, but we're going to add this spacer bead that's really lovely, kind of goes with everything. And because we don't have any beads yet, we can actually put this all the way over, get our crimp bead on, then slide that over, put our beads on, and we're set to go. So if you're making something, say you're doing both sides have to be crimped, the one side will work that way. The other side's a little tricky because you, of course, can't leave too much space in between your beads to slide this past your crimp it, and then slide it back. So anyway, if you have a trick to that, let me know. I have done it. It's not pretty. You end up with some space. So let me get my crimp beads. I get so excited. I'm doing all kinds of stuff, and I get trays out of stuff, and it takes me more time to clean up. So just to let you know, this is a wonderful collaboration with Beebeecraft. How I got a silver bead, I don't know. Yeah, so big thanks to Beebeecraft. They've been very nice to offer for me to do videos in exchange for getting some of this stuff. So that is really cool. Let's put this guy on first, and then our crimp bead. So all the items, this item and all the others I got in this collaboration, I will put the links in the description. And don't forget, if you're ordering, to use the coupon code EMMA10 to get 10% off your order, and you also get free shipping after $25. So super duper. They always have sales on as well, so definitely, you know, check it out. Okay, they have tons of stuff like these safety pins and a lot of really nice stuff. So I'm just making sure that I come back down on the other side of the bar like that. Let me enlarge this for you. You see I'm on the other side and it's getting ready to pop out. Yeah, it did. Okay, let me just do it this way. And at this point you can use up lots of wire to maneuver here. Okay, so we have it. This is actually on now. Let's put it through the crimp bead and bring that all the way down. You could go a little further, but if you take a look, that will cover it easily. I think I will go a little bit in a bit. So now I'm going to use my crimping tool. So this one has a micro section, which is in the middle, and I'm using a size 1, number 1 crimp. So in case you're wondering, my wire, and I'll explain it to you in a second here. Just want to make sure everything's in place. There, fold that. So that makes that first little piece, and then you turn it 90 degrees and put it in the last section. Yeah, change hands here. There. And fold it over. Let's take a look, make sure it's on there. And I always try and pull it off so that I know it's on there good. And pull on both sides of the wire. So let me just quickly tell you about the wire I'm using. I'm using a 7-strand Beetle satin gold, and it's super thin. As you can see, it's really thin, but super strong, and I like it because it flexes really well so that your jewelry drapes. So let's bring this up and first and see how much we have to cut off of the tail. You can cut the tail right at the crimp bead, or you can nestle it in your bead, in some of your beads. So there, that's going to sit like that. And let's get the first bead down and see where we want to clip our tail. Definitely too long, because if you put that second side in the beads, that side will get really rigid. It won't be as slinky. And I like it slinky. Oh, that's pretty. That's lovely. Okay, so let's clip this. Careful not to clip your other wire. Or scratch your pearl. Okay, so let's get these guys all the way down. Look at that. You could make a lovely bracelet with this. Here, there we go. So that's that one side. So now we're going to take this side. So this is actually still attached to the spool. So that's what I tend to do as I string it on. So let me grab a whole bunch here and I'm going to cut it. Okay. Now we're going to attach it to the chain. So this will be the back of the necklace, and we don't have the closure is going to be at the front, so you don't need a clasp at the back. That's what I was trying to. So you got your crimp bead. Actually, I'm just going to leave it there. Then, and I'm just checking my link. Some of these chains, and I can see it here, so some of these chains, these are really inexpensive chain, so you can see there's a gap, especially if you've got thin wire. This will go right through it. It's right in there. So you want to just take your tool, try not to scratch your chain, and just gently squeeze it, close there. And then what I do is I flip it to the other side. I mean, it can definitely move around, but put that through the chain and get your crimp bead and go through. And I'm going to go through one, actually, yeah, go through one pearl. So I find that in this part here, you have to be careful. Make sure you have some space. So what I do is I curl my pearls so that they'll make a nice small circle. If you're too tight, that you won't be able to do that, and that means when it's laying on your neck, it will be really rigid. You don't want that. So just make sure you don't have like a super amount of space there. Hang on to that. And I'm just going to hold this like this and try and work away from my pearl so I don't scratch it. And remember, we'll get the middle piece here. And I'm going to bring it towards the chain so it's away from the pearl. And a squeeze. I don't know if that, yeah, it worked. And now I'm going to go to the last one and do 90-degree flip and fold it over. Yeah, it folded really nice there. Just checking my pearl. Cut this. And again, don't cut your other line. I've done that. And careful. Look like I scratched the pearl. Okay. Oh, this looks amazing. If you, it would look cool. This is matching a lot better than I thought. This would be cool to do a double strand like this. I have lots of this stuff, so maybe we'll do another where we'll do a double strand choker. Okay, so you can see that one's open a bit. Let's get that closed a bit. I didn't mean to do that. So this stuff is just, it's simply like almost a foil finish, so you have to be really careful. And I do have stuff to coat my tools, but you have to keep doing it. It comes off, and I've been lazy, so I haven't done it. So I actually have another one open. I wasn't too worried about that one. And so now this one is going to attach directly to the pin. So it's going to go, let's see if I can do it this way. So this is going to attach to this round. We're going to put some jump rings here, and then this one will be how you open it to put it on, and that's going to attach there. So we can close this, is what I'm getting at. There's my other tools. Gently, and grab that and close it. Now we're going to try something different with this. We're going to do 7mm 18 gauge jump rings, and we're going to put 2 of them to kind of match up with the chunkiness of the chain. And surprisingly, I've done that where I've put doubles of my links, like a couple of links, and put double of the jump rings, and it looks amazing. So if you're ever thinking, you know, this looks a bit skinny, I don't know if it'll match, try doubling it up. It looks awesome. So we'll hook that through there and through the round part of the safety pin. I'm getting super stoked. My sister's coming to visit. As we say in French, la grande visite. Sounds kind of the same as in English, right? The grand visit. Only grand means big. And hook that second one in. We'll see how that looks. Perfect. See what I mean? See what I mean, Vern? So pretty. Okay, guess what's coming next? So this is a Swarovski. Let's see what size it is. This is a Rivoli. I think it might be an 8 or a 10. Oh, it's a 12. And it is on this lovely cup that has the hook. So we're going to put that on. We're going to put this lovely cubic zirconia heart on. And we're going to put one of these spacers. It'll kind of link this part here to that, and it will fill up the base of that. So, okay, I got it on. There we go. No big. So let's get our heart attached here. So we need a jump ring for the heart and for the Rivoli. So in case you're wondering, I'm making these for my nieces. So when my sister comes, we can go through the ones and figure out which ones will suit which. I have 3 nieces. So you know, it's funny. I asked my sister at Christmas, I was making stuff, what the girls' likes were, and I described what I thought they would like, the colors and the style and stuff like that. She's like, hey, that's exactly them. So it was funny. Okay, so we just need a small one for that. We'll do the 4mm 18 gauge on that one. So normally I would open the link, attach whatever the charm is. I think I have a visitor. Come in, visitor. I know it's not the cat. The cat does it once and leaves.
Dinner?
Yeah. I'm just about done.
Okay. I won't interrupt you on your peeps.
Yeah, normally I would hook it like this and then hook it to whatever I'm hooking it before I close. But because it's sliding onto this open area, we don't have to do that. This Rivoli, I have to tell you, came from Kath from England. It's so beautiful. And these little 4mm are hard to work with at times, but it's so worth it. They look great. Okay, so these are all ready to go. This is how simple. And I can't remember, I had it set up a certain way. Let's see let's do this one first. I don't think, oh, look at it. Oh, this is amazing. Okay, nobody's getting this one. This one. Save it for myself. Oh, you know what? We have to double flip this one. Look at, it's going to go sideways. Oh, and so is that one. No, that one's fine. So we just need to add another one to this. This was actually, it had another loop at the bottom. It was a connector. So that's why it's positioned the way it is. So we just did a quick clean of the house. We're supposed to do it before my surgery, but you know, it got busy very quickly. And we didn't need to do super clean, but there, so that'll sit correctly. This is so pretty. Okay, then we put that and clip it. So let's take a look. I think what I did was I had this in between the two, but you know what? It looks fine the way it is. And I think I do need to separate it because the one is getting pushed by the spacer. So let's try this. Perfect. And you could probably fit another one there. I do have more, so let me grab another one. Perfect. One more. Because you can never have too much bling. So lovely. This is what I'm wearing all summer. So you open this is your closure. And there you go. And let me open this up for you. So you can see the lovely chain and pearls. Ta-da! Thank you so much for joining me. This was really fun. It's always fun when I get some more jewelry. I'm like, I'm making this for my nieces. Oh, I'm such a nice aunt. No, wait a minute. I'm keeping this one for myself. So big thanks to Beebeecraft for these lovely safety pins. I'm gonna be ordering some more because I can see easily I'll get through all of these. So they're lovely. Thanks for joining me. Take care. Bye.